You're about to cross a threshold, a place where reality shifts and the familiar becomes unrecognizable. Shadows hold secrets, and time bends to reveal the unknown. Welcome to Enigmatorium. The door stood ajar, not broken, not forced, just open. Once it was a choice, a gesture of trust. Now it's a mandate. In a world where boundaries are betrayal and ownership is a crime, the only safe place left is a smile you don't mean. Enigmatorium presents the open door policy.
The directive appeared. A ping, a grin, and then the doors never closed again. Not that night, not ever, and no one dared ask why. Elliot Norrin sat in his living room, the light from his screen dim and flickering. The news scrolled endlessly until a headline clicked itself into place, without him touching a thing.
You've been selected. As a proud citizen, your home has been chosen for early adoption of Directive 717. Learn more.
His stomach turned. He clicked anyway.
The world is welcome. Your home is the world. Starting this week, all front doors must remain open at all hours. For safety, for unity, for love. Hospitality is humanity.
Elliot blinked. The crust of his sandwich sagged. He locked the door that night. The phone rang. Elliot answered, already knowing it wouldn't be a person.
Lock violation. $487.
The next morning, a woman appeared at his threshold. She was cheerful. Too cheerful.
No trouble yet. Just a slight dip in your receptivity score. Everything okay? Feeling welcoming?
She handed him a welcome kit, a throw blanket, toothbrushes for guests, a sharing schedule logbook, and a sign that read, "You are home, too." She snapped a photo of him in front of the door. He smiled, barely. That night, a man wandered in, said nothing. He opened the fridge.
Can I help you?
The man took a soda, turned on the TV.
Residents across the region continue adjusting to Directive 717, which mandates 24-hour open-door access for all homes participating in the Hospitality Initiative.
I don't mind sharing my space, but sometimes I wake up and someone's just sitting there, in the kitchen.
Officials say the rollout has been a major success, citing increased unity and shared resource utilization.
Elliot stared, unsure whether to speak again. Then, his phone buzzed.
Congratulations, you've hosted your first guest. Remember, every smile is a civic duty.
And while some residents have voiced concerns, most agree the open door policy has brought the community closer than ever. According to officials, the program is now in effect across all neighborhoods, with compliance strongly encouraged. The Department of Unified Living reminds citizens, hospitality is humanity. Coming up, why locking your door may soon be seen as an act of aggression under the new guidelines. But first, a squirrel on a jet ski will show you the footage you won't want to miss.
Elliot stood still. He opened his mouth, then closed it again. Outside, a neighbor walked past, whistling an unfamiliar tune. A breeze passed through the open house. Curtains fluttered like flags in surrender. At the communal mailboxes, Elliot leaned toward a neighbor.
Have you tried locking your door? Even for a minute?
They're listening. Someone reported me for hesitating.
Morning came. A stranger was already in the kitchen wearing Elliot's robe.
Hey, filed a grocery request. Your stock's low. Tuesday restock, yeah? Oh, and I booked your couch for next week. It's policy.
Elliot answered. The line clicked.
Congratulations, Bronze Tier welcomer. Only 17 more guests until Silver.
Tessa returned, no smile this time, no blanket.
Elliot, your hospitality score dropped to 61. That's concerningly uncooperative. Any idea why?
Elliot tightened his grip on the keychain. Clara's photo, worn and creased, pressed against his fingers.
It was supposed to be just us.
Tessa made a note. Regressive possessive language, she wrote. Logged.
You don't want to know what happens below 40.
Then the smile returned.
You're not being penalized, just flagged. Think of it as a reminder from all of us.
He didn't know who was upstairs now. They came and went. Sometimes at night, sometimes while he was out. He crept up, one step at a time. The hall was quiet, doors shut, no names, no greetings. He turned back down before reaching the top. Back downstairs, he found a letter on the kitchen table, sealed, unpersonalized, already opened.
Your property is now part of the communal living sector under Directive 717 housing. Enjoy your growing community.
Outside, the plaque beside his front door had changed. His name was gone. He turned toward the neighbor's house. The door was boarded up, a sticker in the window. Unit reassignment in progress. He caught his reflection in the glass, blank, tired, unfamiliar.
I don't even look like me anymore.
He turned away from the window, back inside. The house didn't feel like his either. He didn't cry, he didn't sleep. He just sat at the table. No lights on but the one above him. He traced a scratch in the wood. He couldn't remember if it had always been there. Her face was fading, but not in the photo, not in his hand. The room was quiet. For a moment, it belonged to him.
A grateful host is a sustained host. Share your space. Share your heart.
Elliot stood at the front door. The alert came through instantly.
Attitude alert, score 47. Final warning. Door closure attempt detected.
He locked it anyway, just for a moment, just to remember what it felt like to say no. Then he turned away, walked down the hall, into the bedroom. A stranger slept in his bed, wearing his pajamas. He knelt, lifted a loose floorboard, placed the keychain inside.
You'll always be mine.
He didn't turn around. He knew the voice before she spoke.
You could have been gold, Elliot. Now you're nothing.
Hospitality is humanity.
You've been selected for reorientation. Your space will be reassigned. Pack lightly.
On the wall near the door, a framed photo of Elliot, smiling. Below it, a plaque read, Unit B, Gold Tier Welcomer, in loving memory of generous compliance. Elliot is gone, reassigned, replaced. But the system gave him a promotion anyway. Gold Tier Welcomer. Someone else lives there now, smiling at the guests who walk through the open door.
The door never closed again, because some rules are too kind to question, and some policies never ask your opinion. So, if your door creaks in the night, or you feel a breeze when no one's home, don't reach for the handle. Just smile.
The preceding episode is a work of fiction. All characters, organizations, and policies depicted are entirely imaginary. Any resemblance to actual persons, governmental programs, or events is purely coincidental. You are now clear to resume your life.
If the vault's echo lingers long after the door closes, you can help keep it open. Step into the deeper chambers at patreon.com/enigmatorium, or leave a one-time offering at ko-fi.com/enigmatorium. All links are in the show notes.